Hi everyone, welcome to US Immigration Help channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Liman and I make videos for a family-based immigration. But in today's video, we're gonna talk about how to file the DS-11, which is application for a US passport. If you're ready, let's get started. Just go ahead and open your Google browser and type apply for a US passport, and it's gonna take you to this page right here. Go to US Department of State, US passport, click I am an adult, and it's gonna take you to the main page of travelstate.gov where you can apply for a US passport. But before you do that, read this please. Apply in person for a passport if one of the following applies for you. I'm applying for my first US passport. I'm applying with my child who is under the age of 16. My previous US passport was issued when I was under the age of 16. My previous US passport was lost, stolen, or damaged. My US passport was issued more than 15 years ago. So if one of these applies for you, you must apply in person. So let's go on how to apply for a US passport. Just go fill out the form DS-11. So we have two ways to do this. You can download the PDF and then write it with your hand, complete it with your hand, or you can use the form filer online. Both works. So now let's download the form. This is the form. It's a little bit confusing, but do not follow these instructions they said right here. They said, please read all instructions first and type or print in black ink to complete this form. But unfortunately, you cannot type. You must print by a black ink. What does mean? You must use a black ink and print it. What does mean? With handwriting. You must complete it with hand. So let's go to the application. It's just 2 pages. That's the first page right here. As I said, for this tutorial, I'm gonna type it, but this form must be completed by a black ink only. You must fill it with hand. So I'm gonna type it, but for you guys, you must type it. You must print it with a black ink. Means you must use your handwriting. So first, select a document for which you are submitting a fees. Is a US passport book and just a regular book. If you travel a lot, use a large book. That one has a lot of visas. It has a lot of pages for the visas. If you want a US passport card, you can use it as ID, but you cannot travel for air travel, international air travel. They tell you right here, the US passport card is not valid for international air travel. So now let's start filing this application. We're gonna start from name, last first. It's a Baker. First name is Robert. Middle name, I don't have it. For this part right here, leave it blank. Do not touch it. It's for Department of State officer only. Date of birth is 01/01/1970. Male. If you're changing your gender marker, you're gonna click yes. If not, just leave it like that. Leave it, do not check it. Place of birth is Indianapolis and Indiana. Social Security, it's 111. This is for tutorial only. It's a fake one. An email address. You're gonna give email address because it's very important. For example, is sb@gmail.com. And the primary contact information is 317. It's 111 2222. That's fake number as well. Now let's go to mailing address. Is 100 Robert Run. City is Indianapolis. State is Indiana. Zip code is 46231. And the country, if it's outside the United States. If it's United States, you leave it blank. Now list all other names you have been used, including the first one that you are using right now. So it's going to be Baker. It's going to start from last name. Robert. I don't have any other names being used, so B is going to be left blank. So you must attach a photo 2x2. Let's go to page 2 of this application. Name of applicant, last name is Baker. Robert, that's the person applying for a passport. Date of birth is 01/01/1990. Now, number 10, we're gonna talk about the parent information. We're gonna start from dad. Is Mark. Last name is Baker. Date of birth is 01/01/1960. Place of birth, Indianapolis, Indiana. He's a male and he's a US citizen. Now we're gonna go to mom, is Sarah. Last name is Wagner. Date of birth is 01/01/1965. Place of birth is the same, Indianapolis, as dad. Indiana. She is a female, a gender, and a US citizen as well. Now let's go to question number 11. Have you ever been married? No. If you selected yes, you're gonna provide information about your spouse right here. So for us in this tutorial is no. So we're gonna go to additional contact information. So we can keep the same phone number, 317. If you have another phone number, you can provide it right here. If not, you can keep the same one. It's a cell phone. And if you have work, an example, you can do work. And then occupation is engineer. It's an example. Employer school is ATA incorporation. So now we're gonna give your description is a 5'9". Number 16, hair color is black. 17 is eye color is black. And travel plans, I don't have any travel plans. Is in A. Is in A. The country to be visited is not applicable at this time. Now, number 19, permanent address. Complete if PO box is listed under the mailing address or if residence is different from mailing address. Do not list a PO box. So left it blank is going to be the same as mailing address. So we're going to go to question number 20. Your emergency contact information is going to be Fatima. His address is 120 Robert Run. City is Indianapolis. State is Indiana. Zip code is 46231. Phone number is 317. And the relationship his friend. So, have you ever applied for or been issued a US passport book or passport card? No. If you answered yes, complete the remaining item in 21. So this is going to be left blank. And then please do not write below this line for issuance office only. So we're going to go. So you're going to leave this blank. So this application is done. So I'm going to mention this again. You cannot type this form. This form is for handwriting only. This form must be filled with a black ink only. You're going to use your hand and file it. This video it was a tutorial video on how to file it, but you must use a black ink to file this form, not typing it by computer. So this is the end of this video. I hope you like it. If you do, please subscribe, share, hit notification bell. Thank you, and see you in the next video.